Today we are going to talk about this beautiful fish, Pseudochromis fridmani, also known as pygmy basslet orchid or just orchid dottyback. This is a stunning fish with intense color that really stands out. But first of all, welcome to my channel. This is my new studio, hope you like it. My name is Daniel Nestorio, I'm a marine biologist, and this is my store and aquaculture facility, pfkeepers.com. One of the few aquarium shops owned and managed by marine biologists. This channel is sponsored by pfkeepers.com, and everything listed on the website is in stock. So when you buy, we can ship it right away. Now back to the fish. Among the dottybacks, this is one of the least aggressive species. It is an ideal fish for a nano aquarium since it remains small and has an intense color. This fish is only found in the Red Sea in the wild. Back in the day, before being produced in aquaculture, it was very expensive. Now, thanks to aquaculture, this fish is more available and a lot more affordable. It's a small fish, the size is about 7 centimeters or 2.8 inches. It's reef safe and it has the added benefit of controlling the population of bristle worms, which are part of its natural diet. Bristle worms are well known among saltwater aquarists as they can sometimes become a real nuisance in certain tanks. In the past, they will typically arrive on live rock, but nowadays they are more likely to come from coral colonies that use rock as a base. At my coral farm facility, we regularly give prophylactic baths to corals to prevent parasites and pests like bristle worms. This dottyback is suitable for beginner aquarists. It's a very easy to keep fish. It's tolerant to suboptimal water parameters and resistant to common saltwater diseases. In the wild, most dottybacks, including this one, feed on small benthic invertebrates, organisms that live on the seafloor, near rocks and substrate. These include small crustaceans, polychaetes, and zooplankton. In home aquariums, they eat any frozen food such as brine shrimp or artemia, mysis shrimp, copepods, and even bloodworms if offered. They also readily accept pellets, especially since being aquaculture, they are already conditioned to do so. This one in my store is aquacultured. They can be fed once or twice a day. Skipping a day won't be a problem. Ideal aquarium setup, an aquascape. Let's talk about an ideal aquarium setup. An aquascape with holes and crevices is ideal. The rock from TMC that you see in this aquarium is the same one I've had for about 5 years in this tank. These fish can be paired individually, in pairs, or in small groups, provided there is enough space and plenty of hiding spots in the aquascape. Initially they're shy, but over time they will become more outgoing in the water column, unless there are larger and more aggressive tank mates, in which case they will remain hidden. This is natural, as in the wild, if they don't hide, they will become prey. These fish lack defensive morphological features like spines or toxins, so they rely on their hiding spots. Their aggression and territoriality stem from survival instincts. It's likely a matter of life or death for them. Although this is one of the more social members of the Pseudochromis genus, it can occasionally harass small, less aggressive fish such as gobies, small blennies, and rhesus. It can also be aggressive towards other Dottybacks and gum species, as it will defend its hiding spots from competitors. It should be added later in the stocking order, especially in smaller tanks. In this nano aquarium at the shop, it was added recently. The clownfish, being somewhat aggressive, initially asserted their dominance, and it hid in the hole for a day, but afterwards everything was fine, and now they coexist without any issues. Minimum tank size 30 liters if kept alone. This one is kept in a 60-liter tank with tank mates to clownfish. 60 liters, about 20 gallons. Now, new chapter: taxonomy and ichthyology. Morphological characteristics. Dottybacks can be distinguished from closely related families by their pear-shaped pupils. They have scales in their heads. Their dorsal fin has 1 to 3 rays. The dorsal fin has about 1 to 3 spines, not rays. Rays are different. They have a disjointed lateral line, unlike most fish where it is continuous. They have a wide caudal peduncle, allowing for explosive speeds, essential for escaping predators. Sexual dimorphism, none. There's none. So males and females, they look the same. They are sequential hermaphrodites, so protogynous. They start as males and later they transition to males. They've been fish farmed for a while. One of the first companies to farm them was Ora in Florida, Ocean Reefs and Aquariums. They were doing clownfish and then dottybacks and so on. They do a lot of species. Now, aquarium considerations that you need to think is you really need a tank lid or a glass cover, because these fish are known to be jumpers. They will jump, it's just a matter of time. Quarantine, not the most prone disease species, but they're not immune, so they can contract velvet, which is Amylodinium ocellatum, marine egg, which is Cryptocarion irritans, or Uronema marinum. But this one in particular had Benedinia sp, which is a fluke, but it can be treated very easily with freshwater dip or Praziquantel, Prazipro. They are relatively tolerant to standard treatment protocols for their parasites. Though rare, dottybacks can also suffer from hole in the heads or head and lateral line erosion. Now, how to acclimate this fish when you get it. I'll add the link in the description of a video that I made on how to acclimate, so check that one out. But before adding the fish to your aquarium, I recommend using liquid quarantine if you don't have a proper quarantine setup. This solution contains formalin, which is effective against most parasites. So in short, acclimate your fish, give a liquid quarantine bath, add the fish to your aquarium, use a net, never add the acclimation water to your tank, very important. In conclusion, it's a reef safe fish, great for nano tanks, minimum size at least 10 gallons, have some good aquascaping and with holes and crevices. It's a beginner friendly fish. It does have some aggression, so smaller tanks tends to be a little bit more aggressive because it's protecting the hiding spots. And it's somewhat disease resistant. It's got some resistance to disease and suboptimal water parameters. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Another sequence that I have on the video is bibliography references. So I do collect books, I love books, but most of the content for this video came from just my personal experience keeping thousands of fish, but I also get a lot of information from This is one of my favorites. It's Fish Diseases by Naga. Really nice book. It's one of my one of the books that I use the most. Really good investment. Then this little one, Marine Fishes Pocketbook, Scott Michael. It's pretty old, one of my first books. And then the book that I used the most for this video was this one, Basslets, Dottybacks, and Jawfish. It's got nice, it's got a really big chapter on Dottybacks. So yeah, eventually I'll start writing my own books and stuff, but I'll start with online courses on aquarium keeping and professional aquarium keeping, so on, but things for the future. But either way, thanks for watching. Smash that like button. Alright, just joking. Have a good day. Bye.